What's going on, boys? So I was asked to make a breakdown of this playbook. This is the Bowling Green playbook. This is one I've been running, pretty much for about a month and a half now. It's really, really good. It's got normal off close, doubles halfback weak, trips tight end, bunch offset, bunch strong offset, bunch tight end, bunch spreads even okay. I mean, there's just so much in this playbook that if you're not running it, you're kind of missing out. We'll just go ahead and go down the line and just start normal off close and work our way all the way to probably bunch tight end. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say now normal off close and bunch strong offset are gonna be the two main formations. But I mean, if you like bunch tight end better, that can also definitely be a main formation. It has a really, really good bunch tight end. It's just I'm more of a bunch strong and a normal off close kind of guy. So starting off, there's really only like 5 plays I call it a normal off close. The inside zone's really good. I'm not gonna show like a ton of it, but I mean any kind of inside zone where you're running away from the tight end, because the tight end just gets shedded a lot. But if you're running away from the tight end, it's probably going to be a good run as we keep getting blown up. It's practice mode. It happens, especially in Ultimate Team. My line's crazy. But yeah, you run away from the tight end, you're going to get wide open holes. And then we got this RPO right here. This RPO is really good. I do prefer it on a hash, though. So we put it on a hash here. And the reason it's better on a hash is because you get more space for this out route to work. You just let him work, gets open. You can even hot route that if you wanted to. Like, here you can see the seam's pretty much wide open. If I want to throw him on a streak, that's something you can do. Pass lead it inside. Really, really good option. You can even like put him on a flat. It's not going to get open here. I mean, it still gets, that's probably what, 5 yards? Pretty good, honestly, but sometimes you'll just see that guy back up. Probably not going to. Yeah, you got to be careful. If they don't back up, don't throw it. It's just practice mode, so I'm throwing it regardless. Like there, they back up, throw it. If you can make this guy miss, it's an easy crib shot, really. I mean, just easy yards. I don't ever really pay attention to the bubble on the other side. I guess you could if you wanted to. I'm not even sure if you can hot route it. I pretty much only look to the right side when I'm running the RPO. Let's see. Yeah, you absolutely can. You could throw him on a streak, too. This guy gets out of the way. Pass lead inside. Rat catch it. Let's try that one more time. Didn't get open there, but the run's pretty decent, too. It's not the best run. Definitely looking for the RPO. You could even do, like, double streaks. Got this one. Almost a touchdown. Really, really good play. All right, so we'll go to the play mesh spot. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. You can either deep crosser this guy. You can post him. You can corner route him, stem it down. There's a lot of different options. I'll show you this this one right here. I mean, really, it's just like if you prefer the crossers or the post on that setup, because, I mean, they're going to run about the same. The post might get a little deeper and a little bit better against cover 3. Like, that's cover 3 right there, and you can just kind of pass lead it down in front of that safety. I definitely prefer the crosser against man, though. If you want to, tight end. This is just a really good concept against pretty much anything. Any kind of mesh is just going to be really, really good. Let's run it one more time like this. Got him late. That's why I like the crosser better. It seems like you get better pass leads, too. And then, like, say they're running man-to-man. Like, shaded down inside man. You can just run this with a corner route. Corner route's there. That's actually against zone. So against zone, it's going to do well, too. Especially cover 2, cover 4 shaded down. Any kind of shaded down zone. That's why you got to mix it up. But not a man. You can hit the drag kind of in a seam. It's like not a traditional seam, but everybody's backing up. You just throw it in there. Let's do this again. Yeah, easy little zone beater. And it's great against man, too. Sometimes you'll just fry them. All right, next play is going to be this PA shot. I really only run it against specific coverages, mostly cover 2. But there's like a million different setups you can do with this. But I'm going to show you my 2 favorites. So you post your tight end, drag the outside, streak your running back, and you can run it just like this. Against cover 2, he gets against that cloud flat, and you can just throw that whole shot. Super easy. Super easy. Let me give myself a little bit more room, and I'm pretty sure the guy on the inside, on that like inverted kind of fade, he's actually going to do a really good job of splitting cover 2 as well. Let's see if I can get a little bit of time. Well, you can kind of see it right there. You're going to need a lot of time for it to develop, but if somebody's just sending like 3 and you do get time for it, watch this guy. He's just clearing right here. The mid-read's getting a buff earlier in the year. Actually kind of, stopped this play from being as good as it was, but usually he just run right past that mid-read. It's still there sometimes. It's something you can look for. Let's do it one more time here. I mean, just looking whole shots there. Throw it. If the whole shot's there, always take it. But most of the time, if we're not getting pressured, let's see, we're just getting pressured. But the post and the dragger can get wide open. Don't get pressured. Yeah, there's a drag. You can throw it right there. Let me hit the post real quick. Set it up. Right there. There's a really good hole for that post. Pretty much every route on that gets open, especially against zone. I wouldn't run it against man necessarily because those fade routes aren't going to do great against man. But another setup you can do is you can stem down this corner. Do something like this. Check for the seam, check for the corner. Cover 2, you can just throw it straight over. Easy as that. Another good thing is you can do something like this. Slot fade on the outside, corner on the tight end, and then flat route on your running back. That's going to do really well. They all drop back, throw it to the running back. The CPU never shades down, so it's going to be hard to show that tight end corner out. But, I mean, it does get open. This is a crazy combo against man. For some reason, tight end corners are just insane. And then you get that slot fade to kind of pull everything else out. Might get a little rubbing. Yeah, really, really good play. All right, then let's talk about Wassail. Wassail is definitely the best play in this formation. We'll just go against random here. But there's like 4 setups I'll use consistently. This slot guy, you have options. You can zig him, you can drag him, you can streak him, you can slot fade him. Doesn't matter. Freestyle with him. Most of the time, just going to drag him though. A good setup is this right here. Typically, if I'm going to run that though, I'm going to like to put my running back on a wheel. And I'll show you why. So you check the seam from the tight end. It's not there. They actually bagged it pretty well. We got the dig coming back across. Usually against most coverages, especially shaded down, this running back wheel is going to get like straight over the top. It's not doing it right here. Let's go one more time. Maybe it'll work. Actually, we got the tight end right here. You just throw him up. Easy. Always check the tight end streak. Tight end streak is going to be open a lot. I kind of messed that up. Hang on. All right, here we go. Right there. You can throw that running back in kind of a soft spot. He even gets open further up downfield too, and you can just kind of lob it over. I want to show that kind of lob it over. See if we can just roll out. He's not, but you always got the backside dig. That's just a really, really good setup. Mess around with it. I think you guys will like it. Another is just kind of running it almost stock. You just drag the slot, maybe stem down the tight end 1 because he runs a little bit sharper. And then you're just kind of making a high-low, like corners open, throw it. Get a crazy animation. But this right here, basic setup, but really, really good. Drags open, throw it. Everything's going to get open. This is just a really, really good zone beater. I mean, it's good against man too, but zone especially. I mean, there's not many like stock zones in the game that can beat this, if any. Maybe some match will give it trouble, but I mean, you're going to bomb match with pretty much everything else. There they do a good job of kind of caging everything. Yeah, it's just a really good play. And then, like, it's also a bomb play. Let's see if we can get it here. Yeah, you can just pass lead that streak up and out. We got hit as we threw there, so he didn't quite do it. But against users especially, they're going to have their safeties down, and you can just run right by them. Yeah, that's 2 of the best setups right there. So another setup, just as like a variation of this one, once they start biting down on the tight end, because eventually they'll start biting down on him like that, and then everything's bagged, right? So there's another variation you can run. What you can do is streak the tight end, almost like the bomb play, but then put a corner out on this outside guy. And like right here, he just gets to a very, very good spot of the field. Very, very good spot. And like people are expecting a streak from there. And when they don't see that streak, they're usually not going to be prepared for what it's turning into. Like there's another corner out. People just think it's going to be a streak, and they may even have like specific adjustments out there to stop the bomb play. And you can just throw this. You can throw it early, you can throw it late. Gets open a ton, and then the rest of the read, the whole backside is the same. And then for like the 4 setup, kind of playing off that, another thing I like to do, stem up curl. You can stem up a curl there. Right there, throw it. Really, really good. A lot of times people just don't expect it. You can also motion the running back out. You can put him on like a comeback and then put a stem up curl. This is like my favorite setup, especially like on 3rd and long, because you check for the tight end, it's not there. Throw the curl. Curl the comeback. But always check the tight end. If you can get that tight end on the seam shot, you're going to give the defense a lot of problems and kind of force like what coverages they have to run. But here, throw it. Easy, easy setups. It works against man, works against zone. It's really, really good. And also, this makes the bomb play even better if you can motion out. You can even block your tight end here. I guess this is like a fifth setup, but this is kind of like a bomb play. It's not as good as it was last year. They definitely played a little bit better. But let's see. If you really want to hold that outside third, well, they're in like man-to-man here, so it's not going to matter. But yeah, you can do an out route. It's going to be hard to show in practice mode because I don't have a second controller, but trust me, those setups are really, really good. Let's go to a different formation. So another formation I like to run is doubles halfback weak, but I've already done a complete video just on this formation right here, so I'm not going to go through it. So we're going to go ahead and skip over to trips tight end. I think you guys know how good this is, but we'll show it again. Here's a little trick with this RPO bubble. So if you take a look at the block in here, I don't think it's going to show it on this play. Let's actually just go ahead and, I mean, really, really good play, as you can see. I may have to actually switch into man to show this. Yeah, let me go ahead and pick a man play. All right, so we're going against some mid-blitz cover 0 here. And this is going to be the best way to show it. Somebody's blitzing you heavy. If you just untarget the slot, actually, let me, hold on, reset. Let me show you the blocking. So it's man-to-man, right? Usually man-to-man, the guy over the bubble is just going to play it. And you look at the blocking, that's kind of what it shows. If you untarget this slot guy right here, he's actually going to block the bubble defender. And because it's man-to-man, the guy over the blocker is going to have to follow, and that's just going to leave it wide open. So against like mid-blitz, just wait for him to block. We get screamed at right there, but you saw how the block picked up. Let's do that one more time. If we can just not get screamed at. Can I like... No, you can't do anything to your line on here. We may just have to throw it early. Right there. He's going to get picked up. It's pretty much a touchdown. Pretty much a touchdown every time. You see mid-blitz, if they're not like zoning people out, it's just a touchdown. You can throw it early, throw it late. He's going to get blocked. I mean, I guess sometimes they'll miss it. That's just the game. But that's an easy way to make that bubble 10 times better. You can even do that in the red zone. If you just see anything that looks like man-to-man and the blocking looks like this, just untarget that slot corner. See if he's blocking it. If not, reset it. Throw it. Easy. Easy as that. One of the best RPOs in the game. And then I'm going to be honest, this trips tight end isn't the best trips tight end, so I don't run a ton of it. I mainly run the RPO alert bubble, like an inside zone, 45 quick base. You can run out of this formation a ton. But really the only other play I call out of it is this curl flat. And I think the best setup for it, stem the curl up too, drag your tight end, read the high-low over the middle, got the tight end, throw him. Do that one more time, see if I can hit the Texas. Texas gets to a really good part of the field. And then work your way all the way back to this curl route. You can just throw it, time it right, easy as that. And then say all those are bagged, the next thing you'll be checking is this post. It's kind of a late throw. Yeah, it's going to get picked off. Kind of a late throw, but especially against man-to-man, it's going to do really, really well. If you wanted to, I guess you could crosser him, but you're going to have to hit it early. Kind of messed up my adjustment there. They actually scream that time. Let's do it like this. This is a really good setup of it. I mean, you can throw it late. I'm really trying to force that route right here, but you just got to let it happen naturally. But that's just a really good overall play. Basic setup, something like this. Read the tight end. Tight end's not open. Actually, nothing got open on that, but you can just kind of roll out, and offense is easy in this game. Just call good plays. You're probably going to do pretty well. Let's do one more. Now, we got the tight end, so we don't want to hit him. Hit the curl route. Really, really good rollout play if you're into like rollout plays. But yeah, let's get in the formation. All right, bunch offset. So there's pretty much only two plays I run out of this, and it's going to be this mesh spot and then verts halfback under. So let's start with mesh spot. So this is going to be kind of the same look as like at a normal wild close mesh spot. You can crosser him, you can streak him, you can corner, or I even like to curl this guy sometimes. He's going to be your flex player. But if you want to, I mean, you could honestly run it stock. It's okay to run stock. You just got to make a read. That I did not make a read there. But yeah, I definitely prefer to corner this guy and just see. Does he get open? He does. Throw it. Corner routes from the outside are really, really good. Let's do that one more time. Let's just say he doesn't get open. Throw the drag. Almost get like a lead blocker from the running back wheel. You can streak this guy. Maybe hit him up the seam. Didn't get him there, man-to-man, but you can just pass lead the other drag down. This is a play that's really, really good against man-to-man. It's going to pretty much beat it every time. One of the drags guaranteed to get open, and then man-to-man, that corner route is just going to get wide open. I don't necessarily like the crosser as much in this because the drags kind of go a little bit deeper, but it is something you can definitely do. I mean, he gets open right there, but you can kind of have that wheel run into him. So that's why like a post would be better because it's going to get a little bit deeper. Basically mesh post now. Actually, that's a touchdown. Should have been. But yeah, just overall really, really good play. I actually forgot to show one setup. The one with a stemmed up curl. So check it. Say drags aren't open, throw the curl. You can throw it late. You can throw it on the break. Just kind of watch the underneath defenders and make a read on that. This is man-to-man, so it's probably going to be wide open. Yeah, throw it on the break. And they can catch in traffic a ton on those curl routes. I don't know what it is, but in traffic, they're going to catch it 9 times out of 10. Blitz, throw the curl, come down with it. He dropped it right there, but most of the time he's going to catch that. All right, now let's get into another play. All right, so now we're going to do verts halfback under. Just random defenses. This is a play that you definitely can run stock. Man-to-man, running back's going to get wide open. Easy as that. If you want to, you can even come back this outside. Run it like this. They kind of run at each other there. That's a bad read. Should have hit the comeback. But anyways, stock. Just pretty much hitting the running back against man. I wish they'd quit running man so I could show the zone version. This might be zone. You can throw that tight end super, super early. I'm not going to run this stock a ton, though. It's more just like if you want a quick snap, throw it out there kind of thing. But 90% of the time, I'm going to drag my tight end, return route the outside, and flat my running back. And then you got a really, really good smash return concept. So we're just watching, playing some really good man coverage here. Man coverage is going to be hard to beat. It's really good in this game. Let's go back to this. Tight end drags open. Those are really good. Throw those every time if they're open. But like when I'm making a read on this, I'm really like watching the running back first. If they don't have hard flats, just throw the running back. They got hard flats. They're playing underneath man coverage again. CPU seems to love it just as much as people online do. All right, one more time. Here they're not shaded down. You can just throw the running back, cut it upfield. But the big hitter on this play is going to be the crosser. I'm doing hot routes too fast. It's messing me up. There we go. Yeah, the big hitter is going to be the crosser. You can hit him in these like little soft spots, or you can hit him along the sideline. Either way, Streak's going to do a really good job of clearing that out. Here. Right there. It's just like you get such good pass leads on these crossing routes. Definitely a good idea to hit those as often as possible. And then this like the return route. Return route gets into a great part of the field. Just an all-around really, really good play. It's going to kind of beat everything. Let's get into another one. All right, bunch strong offset. Let's talk about corner strike. There's really only one way I run this play. I know some people will do like double corners, something like this. Not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's okay, especially against like cover 2. You can just throw that tight end. That's something you can do. But really, I only run it one way. I'll stem down this corner route, streak the slot receiver, and then deep crosser the other side. And then it's just going to give you a really, really good like spaced out play. Check the corner. It's not there. Actually, everything kind of got bagged there. That happens sometimes. Happens sometimes no matter what play you pick. But anyway, something like this. Check the corner. If it's not there, make your way to the running back. Running back's usually going to be open on the other side, especially against match. Go here again. There's an example of corner route getting open. You can just pass lead it straight towards the sideline. Don't pass lead it up. Don't pass lead it down. Pass lead it straight to the sideline. If you're going to throw the corner out every single time, just pass lead it to the sideline. Even if they're close like that, you can still get enough separation to catch it. It's really, really good. But the reason it's so good is this play's just super spaced out. So let's just say it's not open there. Sometimes you can throw this. He's got a step. But you're pretty much just reading, I guess I'd read it like the corner route. Corner route to the streak, to the post, to the in route. That'd be the best way to read it. Because sometimes you get this guy open in the seam. You can just throw it. It's not going to happen a ton, but it is something that does happen sometimes. So definitely look out for it. But corner route most of the time is going to get wide open with nobody around him. I mean, short corner, obviously always going to be a really good play. Make somebody miss. Easy touchdown. And I'm sure you guys already know, the main reason like people run this formation is duo. Duo is the best run in the game. Definitely should be running it if you're not already. But yeah, I'm not going to go over duo. Everybody knows duo, best run in the game. Just run it. But let's go to dagger. So dagger, I have like 3 setups of how I'll run this. This is probably the most common because against match like that, nobody's going to match on to the outside drag, and there's going to be no flat there to play it. It's always going to be the first read. They actually kind of go like some kind of weird cover 0 there. And that's something you like. Yeah, I'm running this play 90% of the time against cover 0, mainly because you can pass lead it outside. I'll show that here in a second. But yeah, second read. If the drag's not there, then check the post. Post is open. Hit him. Then say the post isn't open. Check the streak. Then check the running back streak. Something's going to get open on this play. This play is really, really good. Something's always going to be open. It's just whether or not you hit it or miss it. Tight end's wide open there. I want to see if I can hit the running back one time just so I can show you guys. Yeah, right here. Running back's open. Just throw him in the backfield. Really, really good play. The second setup of this would be post your tight end again, but this time put the outside guy on a flat, running back on a wheel, and then cross him or drag him. And then if you want to hit him quick in the flat, you can. Not really a read I'm making most of the time, unless it's just like wide open, unmissable. But the main reason for this is going to create a good pocket for your running back. Like, look how open that is. Creates a really good pocket for your running back. And other than that, the rest of the play is pretty much the same. Like, look for the drag, look for the tight end. They're going to cross. Do a really, really good job. Let's do that one more time. Let me show you the tight end this time, and then we'll move on. Hit him late on the sideline. Just wait for him to cross. Really, really good play. And then for the third setup, pretty much all we're going to do is we're going to make like a smash return kind of concept like we were doing earlier out of bunch offset. So you're just going to drag your tight end, return route to outside, deep cross the middle receiver, and then I like to streak the running back. What that's going to do is you get the pocket for the running back. You're putting that hook curl in like conflict. So he's got to choose what he wants to go with the running back and match on, or if he's going to go with the return route. It's going to really open up that return route. See if I can show it here. Like here he doesn't go with the running back at all, so you just throw it. Easy, easy completion. Do it one more time. There he still doesn't go with him, but either way, those guys just kind of make a really good pocket. You can hit either one of those routes consistently. And then you also got the drag underneath. Always good to have tight end drags. And then show it one more time. And this time we're going to hit the crosser. The crosser just butt naked open over there. Easy, easy little play. But yeah, those are my favorite plays pretty much out of bunch strong offset. There's one more. We'll go to flood. But these are like specific setups. All right, so let's do flood against cover 2 man. Pretty much everybody runs cover 2 man. It's ridiculously easy. Anyways, tight end corner routes. Stem them down. Post your slot receiver. And then, like, if you're in dynasty and you see this guy on this deep in route, you can just stem it down if you can't get an extra hot route in, but if you can, just drag him. Pretty much you're just going to create a huge rub against man coverage, and look how open he gets. That's the reason people run bunch. It's super easy to get open against man because the routes just rub together, and they're going to rub people open. Sometimes they'll rub people like, covered. It happens. That's part of it. But most of the time, they're going to rub people open. So this is just a really good way to rub against man coverage. You can even do this against blitzes because you're not sending the running back out. If you want to send the running back out, something like this is good. But yeah, tight end's going to get open pretty much every time. And then if he's not for some reason, then you can work your way to the post. Post with a drag. Like there, the post gets rubbed wide open. Let's see if we can get the drag wide open. I'm sure we can. No, it's shaded down, man, so it's probably not going to get open. But, I mean, most of the time, if he just wins off the line, he's going to get open. I'm just going to snap only him. I want to see him win off the line once. But look, even not stem down, they're just going to rub together and he's going to get wide open. I think y'all get the idea for that. So let's go into, I'm going to show you dagger against cover 0. All right, so we're going up against mid blitz here. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, if you know it's cover 0, just do this right here. I mean, you're going to have the post and the drag to make a read with, and then also you're going to get a 1-on-1 shot on this outside guy, and you just freeform it pass lead, put your pass lead on small, pass lead increase on small, and I didn't get a great pass lead there, but you can even leave the running back block, whatever. But pass lead it down and out. You can just click on, swerve over there, catch it. 90% of the time, it's going to be a one-play touchdown against cover 0. If you just get a better throw than I do, it's not working in practice mode correctly. Maybe the pressure is actually showing, but yeah, right there. That's a really, really good example. And you can do that with a lot of different plays. If somebody's running cover 0, just make sure you have a streak coming from like a slot receiver or something. And then just pass lead it down towards like 5 o'clock. Works both ways. Flip it. I'll show you even short side, it kind of works. Pass lead down and out. Got a bad pass lead. Let's do that one more time. Definitely going to get more inaccurates, but I think the inaccurates is a better trade-off than just being kind of stuck against cover 0. As you can see right there, it works really, really well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the bunch tight end. All right, bunch tight end. The reason people run this, RPO alert bubble. Really the only reason people run this. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. But it's got the best RPO in the game. So I would definitely run it a ton if you can. I mean, against man zone, doesn't matter. The blocks are just so good that you're going to get people open. And here's a cool trick. Let me audible back into bunch strong offset. And if you're in a different formation and then you audible over to the bubble, it's not going to let me do it here. I guess you actually got to come out in the play. I'll do this in the red zone a ton. I'll come out in like duo and then audible over to RPO alert bubble, and then you can hot route it. So you can just put him on like a quick flat route. Ideally, you do it to the wide side. You get more room to work, but I'm just going to show that, and then we'll go into the pass plays. Pass plays, I'm really not running a ton out of here. I don't run a ton of bunch like tight end, but if I am, I'm going to run spacing. And you got a good short side setup and wide side setup. Wide side, you can do something like this. I know it's a lot of hot routes, but corner, flat, zig, corner. And it's going to do a really good job of pulling those zones so you can hit the zig. And if the zig's not open, you can just hit the corner routes. So let's see, say zig's not open, corner route's wide open. We just get screamed at, but you guys kind of see how it was getting open. We'll do it one more time, though. Right here. Tight end corner route's going to be wide open. Just a really good play overall. Probably my second favorite setup at a bunch tight end. I mean, if you see something like this, though, streak at tight end. That seam's probably going to be wide open. It's not there, but sometimes it will be, and you can just throw it. Throw that late, whatever. Anyways, let's get into another setup. So if you're running the short side, kind of a cool gotcha play is like if you're running I like to run the bubble short side, but I like to run the flat RPO, the other side. But if you've been running that a ton and they're kind of just like setting up defense for it and you want to run short side, stem this curl up too. Put a crosser on your slot receiver. Streak him. Check for the seam. It's not there. Throw the curl. Pretty much just reading like tight end seam to the flat route to the stemmed up curl to the crosser. So like this. That curl's going to be open like 90% of the time. I was going to try to show that flat route because you can almost throw it instantly 90% of the time. Let's see. It should be open here because it's zone. Yeah, just throw it. They actually had a hard flat on the outside. They usually don't do that. Definitely still got to make a read, but being practice mode, I'm just kind of forcing it. Something like this. Not open, but everything else is open. We had a touchdown at the tight end. Let's do it one more time. One more time, then we're moving on to another setup of this play. I mean, the air's just wide open. Take it. Pass lead it outside, away from the defender. Anyways, another setup. So if you in route and then stem up like twice, I like to do 3 times on this tight end, and then do a slant, return route, streak. It's like a really good smash return concept. Smash returns are just really, really good. Nobody's guarding the flat. You got the really, really good flat route. It's like a speed flat almost. So definitely do that if they're not shading down. You can force them into shading down, and then that's going to open up everything else across the middle even more. There's a return route. It's also really good for like playmaker, and I don't do a ton of playmaker, if I'm being honest. But if you wanted to, like, I'm just going to actually try it here. Playmaker the wrong guy. That's why I don't do it a ton. In Madden, it's really good because you can, have QB playmaker on. I actually want to try it one more time, just out of curiosity. Yeah, playmaker's the wrong guy. I don't know why. But yeah, really good like horizontally spaced play. And you're just gonna make a read. Seam could definitely get open too. That slant gets open. Got a red pass there. It would have been an easy possession catch completion. Let's do it one more time. Slant's wide open. Throw it. And it's gonna get even more open if they're shading down, guarding that speed flat. All these kind of like play off of each other. Sometimes you'll have that seam like we do here. You can kind of quick throw it. That's a D lineman dropping into coverage. I don't know what they're doing here. CPU plays some weird defense. Right there. There's a better example. You can throw that in there. Hopefully you get a better pass. This game's just completely RNG based, so there's that. But pretty much drag, in routes open right there. A lot of stuff gets open. Really, really good play. Let's get into another one. Then another really good play, stick. I mean, you can do it out of anything, but it's just one less hot route if you do it out of stick. I wish it had mesh, but you stem this guy down. Slot fade, streak, drag, Texas. And just seeing, like, what gets open. Something on the right side is going to get open. It's like basically the new style of flood concepts. We had the tight end there, just didn't have time to throw it. They're actually blitzing their head off right now. There we had the Texas route wide open, just getting screamed at. Here we go again. Throw the drag if it's open. I mean, this play, especially against like people that are actually good and switch stick, you're going to get a ton open. Because if they go to switch stick that corner route, because it's just getting open pretty much every play like this, they're going to switch stick down on it. And that's going to leave that slot fade wide open. Then say they're double switch sticking, and they switch stick, take away the slot fade, the streak's going to be like wide open. You can almost kind of see right there. All it takes is one switch stick and misstep, and he's gone. Because if he switch sticks on that safety and brings him down onto the slot fade, it's pretty much over after that. It's just a one-play touchdown. You can even wait and throw this up. Hopefully your receiver doesn't dumb out. But really, really good play. I guess another play I'd run is like, I mean, I really don't run this a ton. Good mesh concept if you want it. You can do something like this. I'm not gonna go over it really because I just don't run this ton out of this. I don't care for bunch tight end as much as some people do. But anyways, that's pretty much gonna do it for the Bowling Green playbook. Every formation that I use in this, I think you guys will like this playbook. Definitely try it out. Let me know how it goes. And if you like the video, be sure to leave a like, all that good stuff. Subscribe for more. And we're out.